Hey guys, it's Little Nogi Tales here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the anime, the Petro Sakurasou Hall. And it was a slice of life, 25 episodes. You know, it has the regular moe art that comes with slice of lives. And the main plot, it's pretty simple enough. It's just the main character gets kicked out of the regular dorms at his school, and he has to be transferred to these special dorms called sakurasou Hall, which basically have people with special situations. And yeah, it's basically him, developing as a character throughout high school, and also his relationships with the various characters within, the dorm, his roommates basically. But to me, what really stands out that separates this from other slice of lives is they have one big motif that they really emphasize, and that is the theme of hard work versus talent. So let me get off with the goods and bads. The goods, you know, it had pretty good comedy. I was able to laugh pretty good at some of the hilarious moments they have. They have pretty good characters. They're all pretty different, so they kind of complement each other well, and it makes for some pretty funny situations. And also, the drama they had in the series, I could really relate to some of it at times. Like the theme of hard work versus talent. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate, because whether you're in the hard work side or the talent side, there's stuff that you really wish you could do. I mean, that you really wish would change. I mean, if you're in the hard work side, like seeing yourself, just work your ass off, and you see this other person who works maybe less or the same amount, but just has that much talent. It can really push you to envy. Like, it can really make you envy them, and even resent them, to the point where it's just competition. And it happens too with close friends, even family members sometimes. But yeah, like just seeing how much potential they have compared to what you feel like you have, it can be frustrating. And for the talent side, you know, some people, I've seen this happen before, where they get resented just for having pure talent, and they're just doing what they love, but their friends kind of falter from them because of the envy and resentment they have, you know, and it kind of outcasts them. And for something such as being good, it's pretty bad. And it's just the way it is. And if whether you're in the talent side or the hard work side, some of the problems that these characters have, you could really relate to. And I think that's a big plus, that you could relate to the characters, especially this trouble and this motif that they focus on. Okay, let me get onto the bad side. And notice, at the first thing I want to say is, notice how I said at times it had good drama, at other times it had so much drama. Like, it's just over dramatized, like over really over dramatic at times. There, the anime had sometimes like like a shit ton of rain, shit ton of crying, shit ton of screaming, and I mean, their problems are pretty bad, but I don't think it was that bad. They really emphasized it at sometimes. And other times, I don't even think it was a problem. It's just, some characters bitching and whining, and I'm gonna get to who does that the most. But they, it really felt bad, like it just really oversaturated with a whole bunch of dramatic stuff, like the rain, the crying. Ugh. I mean, if they managed it a bit better, I think, like the balance between the dramas. I mean, a couple times in the series, yeah. I mean, characters and people have breakdowns. Oops, sorry, but characters and people have breakdowns a lot. But they just did it so much. made the actual breakdowns less special. Okay, so let me get on to the other bad part, and this is really for me the main bad part, and that is the main character. Oh man, the main character, man. He drove me crazy. And let me start off by saying he's a like a typical um harem main character where he's very dense and stupid. But he took it to another level. I mean, this guy was dense as a motherfucker. It was really bad. Like how he never noticed how, oops, sorry, some of the his roommates had feelings for him. Like, okay, let me give you this one scene. This girl, she breaks down in the middle of class. Like, she just starts crying in the middle of class, right? Okay, so he takes her out and puts her in the nurse's office. And then after he asks, he asked, so, you good, right? She says, yeah. I mean, you don't want to trouble someone. It's like, oh, okay, man. Just holla at me if you, if you need anything. All right, I'm gonna be back to my classroom. And he just leaves her, and it takes some other character to step up and say, hey, motherfucker, like, she's in trouble. Why would she cry in the middle of class if she's okay? The stuff that he does. He goes back, whatever. But he's really dense, denser than most harem characters. Maybe not the densest, but he's up there. But another thing that really annoyed me about him is the fact that he was hypocritical to the main motif of the story, which is hard work versus talent, and he falls in the hard work side while one of his roommates falls on the talent side. But basically, what I'm getting at is throughout the series, he wants to be, he picks up the craft at the beginning of the episodes, at the beginning episodes that he wants to work on. Seeing this other girl who's like a master artist, some Picasso level, and she's been doing it her whole life, and not just that, but that's all she does. Like she really doesn't know anything else, how to do anything else. She even has trouble. She has trouble doing practical stuff every day that someone has to help her with that. But that's all she does. Like 24 hours a day, she stays up all night for that. And he just started this year, and he keeps complaining, bitching and whining about how she has all this talent, and the only reason he feels like the only reason she's so far ahead is because of the talent. Oh my god, she's been doing it for her whole life, which was like 16 years. He started this year, and that really annoyed the shit out of me, man, cuz she has the talent and the hard work, so you can't really get mad at that. But if let's say she has a talent, but she never practices it, she's just naturally good, but you can never catch up, then I didn't understand. But she's been doing it for 16 years. She's very dedicated to it. Plus, she has the talent. Of course, she's gonna be up there. This scrub, he's been doing it for 1 year. He doesn't know shit about it, but he's still complaining and whining why he can't catch up. So for me, I think if it was a different character, who might have been, kind of just doing the same amount of time, then I could understand. And there was actually a character that I sympathized with who kind of had that same situation. But yeah, that was my biggest gripe with the series. He was still okay at times. At times, it's just at critical moments in the story when it's really, kind of a high point of drama. He just really got to me, and his whining sometimes, it's a main cause of the, how I said, over dramatic. But yeah. So overall, I still really enjoyed the series. It has some minor quirks to it, but overall it was great, and I recommend it. just I looked forward to it, you know, just sitting down and having something nice to relax and laugh to. So I was surprised when there were themes of seriousness that I could really relate to, and the ending really got me emotionally. And yeah, it was a good recommendation by a good friend of mine, so I recommend it to you guys too if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it, tell me what you think. So that's it. Little Nogi Tales here. I'm gonna sign off. All right, see you guys. Have a good day. And oh, this is a little late, but happy Thanksgiving. Bye.